The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Everybody, welcome
Whoa.
to the return of the Chaos Crew and their continuing adventures across the Forgotten Realms and also other places, as we're going to learn. Last time, the party went to the land of fate, Zakhara, down in the south, for the wedding of Sunspot, the elf monk, and Lavender, the Air Genasi princess of Zakhara. And their wedding was interrupted by a warmongering Wind Duke of Aaqa, who was like, "Hey, screw this wedding shit. I want to restart a war between law and chaos that'll consume the entire universe." But obviously they stopped him. But he did threaten Lilia, the gnome warlock's hometown. See, talking about her hometown makes her sneeze.
I'm sorry.
That's how you fight air elementals. You know?
That's a good point. Yeah. Something to remember, because the party will be venturing into the elemental plane of air where Lilia's hometown currently is. After they were saved from the abyss, they were moved and found a new home in the Vale of Aaqa, which is notoriously difficult to get to. Teleportation and stuff like that, it just does not work to get there. So you literally have to travel there. Which I do believe Lilia wanted to go there because she couldn't get into contact with them after the wedding. And the Wind Duke was like, "Hey, if you fuck with me, your village is done for." You know, that sort of stuff.
Like a little bitch.
Like a little, well, yeah, it's all right. He's beheaded, so. But yeah, so that is where we were last time. I just want to ask, it's been a couple days since the venture into Kurayami's brain nonsense. What have you guys all been up to around Zakhara?
Trying to help Yami.
Trying to help? Well, I mean, she's fine. You know, a little.
Listen, that doesn't mean she says she's fine, but like, is she though?
I mean, at the end of last episode, there was little Yami in her brain, and Patience took one hand and Lilia took the other. So yeah, I think she's pretty okay. And she's like, I do have that like headache right here, and I think its name is Halaster. So sooner we can get rid of that, the better.
Yeah. It's not great. It's not a great vibe.
It's not great. No. Just want to like water in my ear. Ugh.
Oh no, that's the worst.
I like to think Patience is going around town in his own little crusade to try to find any devil to get rid of him. And he probably found someone talking about a Ifrit, but he hasn't.
Well, actually, I will tell you, yes, 100%. There are people talking about Ifrits and stuff, which are
red, pointy ears,
super red,
glowing
horns,
glowing
red eyes, fire. All the classic hallmarks. However, I will say you also notice as you're like going around town, the town is still sort of partially destroyed from the Zaratan coming to shore, and people are jonesing for supplies amid all of that and trying to rebuild and stuff like that. But you do notice people have a lot of gold for, I don't know. I mean, even Zakhara, like a wealthy trade port, like they're just like a beggar. Hey, here's some gold. A lot of stuff like that.
Wait, the beggars are giving out gold?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like they're like,
well, they're not a beggar anymore, are they?
Yeah, they're like buying like, I want a parrot, or like I want a robe of cloth of gold. Stuff like that. Give me all your loaves of bread. my bakeries got destroyed. I don't care. Give me your loaves of bread. All right.
There's only 3 pieces of hay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
On that note, Patience will be like, well, maybe I can try selling my Scarab of Protection for higher than.
Ooh. Scare protection, that's right.
So he's probably trying to find some like rich guy that likes magic jewelry.
Well, actually,
knowing him, he's just stupidly in the marketplace, just trying to sell it himself.
Hey, come buy my scarab. Got it. Oh,
May or may not have been from a lich
I just
or a mummy lord.
Yes, that maybe. Let me see. I know that there is.
Actually,
Aha, yes.
he flips his coin first.
Oh.
It's on brand.
Oh, all right, excellent. All right. So I'm going to use the selling a magic item thing from Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
It is legendary, but I think it would be counted as consumable after charges are done.
That's true. That is true. Okay.
So it's half of whatever legendary is.
Yeah, which is a lot. All right. So I would need you to make me a charisma persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're out there in the market showing off this scarab, which actually I think there's a picture of in the DMG somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Anyone in Needing to Beyond just saw what that was. 36.
30. Holy moly. Yeah, there it is right there. Fancy little thing.
Yep, I see a 36 for sure.
36. Holy
That's
cow.
insanity.
I almost
all right.
crit. Good first roll after our long hiatus.
I would like you to roll me a d6. Wow, 36. Get over the value.
I have expertise in persuasion. 6.
6. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
I explode.
So yeah, you are able to like a person comes up to you and is like, I represent
the Lollipop Guild.
I was about to say that, and I'm like, I'm not going to.
You're welcome.
No, that's
We were
Lilia's
talking about
village.
Oompa Loompas earlier. I'm sorry.
That's Lilia's village. It's the gang that, like, instead of having
Yes.
guard, they just have a Lollipop Guild.
I represent the Zakhara Lollipop Guild, and my employers would very much like to get their hands on this scarab. So if we could set things up, I don't have the gold with me now, but if we can, negotiate a deal.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he negotiates like higher than you expected. Which you were like expecting like, oh, this is still gonna be like, I don't know, 100,000 maybe. No, he's like, I'll give you 300,000.
Wait, that's in Xanathar's?
Yeah.
That's what it's worth in Xanathar. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, so basically, a legendary item is 200,000, so it'd be 100,000 if it's half.
Mhm.
However, for 21 plus on the roll, it's like double the base price you would get for it. So yeah. So yeah, this guy is
20,000.
like,
Said 300,000.
Well,
200.
200,000 because it's but yeah, this guy will offer you 300,000, and he's like, I'll give you 300,000. Oh.
Patience retires.
In what form of currency?
Gold, of course. Oh. And
when you were saying that they were rich, you were not lying.
I wasn't.
Yeah. No, Zakharam's very rich.
However, when you go to like meet this guy and like finish the exchange, you see that there's police tape up.
He did a murder.
The Lollipop Guild has been slaughtered.
I try to get to the Tootsie Roll center of this investigation.
There's an owl
How
sitting
many legs
outside.
does it get to the center of this investigation?
There's a There's a giant owl sitting outside, and he has like a little Zakharan police cap on, and he says,
Fucking kill Callie.
"Who done it?"
I hate you.
I'm afraid the Lollipop Guild has been murdered.
What appears to be left of the scene?
Well, you are a follower of the gods of justice, so I'll let you in on it.
I am a knight of holy judgment. Yes.
He'll do a little owl hop. I almost said elf hop. Owl hop into the.
That's a different game.
That's a different game. Into the Lollipop Guild's guild hall, and you see there are big vats of candy, and the guards are like pulling these people out on big sticks, and they're covered in candy that's just like dried around them. And they put the little bodies on the ground, and they're like
Han Solo carbonite, but it's rock candy.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like those lollipops that have like the scorpion or like stuff in them.
Yeah,
except it's like people.
Oh my
And
God. What the fuck?
yeah, the owls say, all the doors and windows were locked. We don't know what happened.
Can I roll investigation?
Sure, that's the perfect thing for it, yes.
I am horrible at this. Let's go. I believe they might have had a sabotage from the side. I got a 7.
Oh. The owl looks around. He's like, well,
I mean,
are you saying one of the guild members did it then?
Well, all the windows and doors are locked. That's the only conclusion that could be obvious.
Oh, so this is like a murder-suicide situation because all of them are dead.
Must be.
Interesting.
Wow, you're really smart.
Yes, well, I'm more wise than I am smart. I use my street smarts to get to where I need to go.
He plays by 4E rules.
I have a high streetwise. But yeah, so I mean, the guards will be like, "Well, I guess that's a open and shut case then," and they'll be like, "Thank you for your help, patience."
Oh yeah, no problem.
However, you don't have a buyer now because the Lollipop Guild got slaughtered.
That's what he's been doing. That's it.
Yep. All right.
He's just CSI Zakhara over there.
Yeah. So Lilia is helping Yami, who's got a Halaster stuck in her brain. Patience goes on CSI. Is everybody else up to anything special?
Sunspot spending time with Lavender,
Oh, well, of course.
getting fitted for his little crown.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They got like a little measuring tape, and they're like, and of course, Lavender, she is very interested in dealing with the whole thing that's happened here with the destruction and trying to get her people as much as she can. But she's also like, oh, duty, it pains me, But I would say you also hear about, there is a lot of inflation because of a weird influx of gold that's just filled the market, and stuff like that. And there are people who like went after the Zartan seem to have calmed down, and they're like kind of chill about it now. And your genie friends, Jaruk, Ichthglug, and Jibbin, are trying their best to get like as many helper genies in to help with the repairs and stuff like that. I would say you're able to pick up on all that sort of stuff as like different advisors come up to Lavender like, blah, 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 blah.
Sunspot just kind of listens to it, and he's like, don't put the crown too tight. I don't want it to hurt.
Well, it's got to stay on, Sunspot.
Yeah, I know that. But like,
You don't want it falling off.
It can stay on comfortably.
All right. Well, we could add like a little pillow around the side here.
I don't need a pillow.
Oh, all right.
I'll leave the jagged metal edge.
Gosh, Mar-a-Lago.
So yeah, Mar-a-Lago will continue trying to fit it with the royal clothier and stuff like that. Meanwhile, down in the little courtyard down below, which has a large pool full of giant otters and a statue of like dead beholders stacked on top of each other. Ichthglug is having a performance where he is doing his sort of sing-songness. Yeah, and like some of the royal servants are like, oh, delightful, all right, so that is what you guys are up to. Solaris or Airly, you guys up to anything special?
I was gonna say that Airly is just like revisiting places that she had been before, but trying to keep her head down a little bit because she is a Shaba.
That's true. That is
she doesn't
true.
want to alert to anybody. But it's probably been long enough that like I don't know, she's probably trying to like avoid the people that she had known before, but she is visiting Aziz because he is like one of her best friends.
100%.
And just trying to keep like a little bit quiet from his master Ruya. But she's visiting Aziz, and also the town that she saved from the dragon, the red dragon.
Yeah, I would say, all right, so I would say, you and Aziz, I'm just imagining you guys have like sunglasses and like Hawaiian shirts on, and you both have like tropical drinks with like little umbrellas in them, and you head to this village that's sort of out a ways, but it appears that they have made, in the many years since you've been here, like a big statue of a red dragon with like its head chopped off and like you standing atop its neck holding up the head. And it's sort of old, and like I don't think many people in the village like even know what's up with it. They're just like, oh yeah, like that's a statue. They walk past.
The stories are all like wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a lot cooler than what actually happened.
100%.
But I'm like, how long has this been here? Because I've been gone from Zakhara for a long time. And I'd be like, this is cool. I wish people could see this. But whatever. And then like I just hang out with Aziz and like toast mojitos and shit. And I'm definitely telling Kevin this.
Excellent. Yeah, so I imagine you guys are on the shores of the shining sea, or like even on the Zartan's back, like just like relaxing as the Zartan's like slowly drifting along, enjoying mojitos and stuff. You got like a little umbrella.
Hell yeah.
All right. Solaris, how about you? Anything special?
Well, I mean, I guess, Renera and I haven't really had an opportunity to like just kind of vacation,
That's very true.
So we're probably and I've never been here, so I guess we're just sort of seeing the sights, kind of taking it all in.
All right. Yeah, I mean, some of the sites are, a bit more worn down because of the earthquake and stuff.
It's all right.
A lot of this stuff was definitely built to last, because the palace is sort of built on these big cliffs, and there are big carvings of these ancient kings that are set all on the cliffside, and they have like a little boat tour that like goes around, and they tell you like that right there is Emperor Shun the Fourth, also known as Emperor Shun the Mad. If you look here,
I'm just imagining the scene in Muppet Treasure Island where
Ah,
like,
yeah,
and this
yeah.
is where Muppet Treasure Island was.
Take a picture.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
and they're Emperor Shun was a man. Yeah. Yeah, and they tell you now, Emperor Shun the Fourth, also known as Emperor Shun the Mad. You can see here he has his silver scimitar that was known to jump out of his hand and dance. Oh, you know. And
Ooh.
they say he was eventually thrown from the palace cliffs by his own brother who returned to end his tyranny. And Volo like sort of like
Volo's
comes up
here.
between you and Renee
On
and is
your
like,
honeymoon.
oh, you know, there's actually a town named after me around these parts. If we could go visit that later. And Renee's like, sure, buddy. Could you just? God, I think there's something on the other side of the boat. He's like, oh, really? Oh, I might have to write about it. And he'll go over there. And Renee's just like, I'm so sorry.
You know, we could take him up for a better view of the cliff and then show him what it was like to. No, let's not. It's fine.
Living history. Well, I mean, that happened to us. I don't know that. Well,
Volo, do you want to see what the Emperor saw at the end? Hang on, come here.
what? No. Yes. No.
No, no.
Oh!
The last minute he cast Featherfall, and I'm like, damn it.
And Peggy,
Damn.
there you hear like a wood on wood tapping behind you.
Turn around and look.
Peggy Stickbeard comes up. with
What
his-
the hell is everybody doing on my
He
honeymoon?
says, if you need somebody to get rid of Volo, I can do it for you. That little shrimp is nothing compared to Peggy.
Peggy, are you following us too?
He looks at the camera and he says, the truth was the GM just wanted to use Peggy Stickbeard, but I mean, who wouldn't? Yeah, I'm following you. What of it?
It's a little weird. It's okay.
I mean, I gotta make sure my captains are safe, especially after that yak folk business.
I lean over to Renair and I'm like, you know, I get the feeling that our friends are paying people to follow us because either you or I gets kidnapped pretty often.
Do you still have like that flying carpet?
Yeah.
Do you want to just like fly out of here and get away from everybody?
I pull out the sash and throw it down, step onto it and go, let's go, babe.
He jumps into your arms and you just take off.
Oh, wait, I forgot I'm not the strong one. Flick, switch. Luckily,
You
I'm
think I'm the strong
dexterous.
one?
I don't know. What is his strength?
I think it's like 12. I would say stronger
He's the
than you,
strong
but-
one.
All right.
Very dexterously, I flip out of his arms. There we go.
All right. So you guys fly off somewhere to, get away from it all. All right. So you guys all enjoy a little vacation in Zakhara, doing
The last
nonsense.
thing you hear is I whisper, now you can show me the world. Aw.
Shiny, shimmering, splendid.
Cheers.
But eventually you guys all come back together. The Chaos Cruiser is, this big elven spell jamming ship that has like big side things that are big leaves or whatever the fuck, that are coming off this main body that's like bug shaped. And I'm sure it has the noodle troll symbol like spray paint onto the side at this point because
Always
it
be
wouldn't any other
branding.
way. Always be branding, exactly. People are like walking by and they're like, "Huh, what is that a symbol of? I really want to know."
Mhm.
Well, soon enough. But yeah, so you guys want to go to the elemental plane of air to go check on Lily's village. The plan?
You guys will
Yeah.
not believe what I saw.
What's up?
I saw this little orange halfling completely crystallized sugar. It was terrifying.
Why
Did you
would
try
they
to
do
get him out?
that?
I don't know. It was some like mass suicide thing.
A mass suicide.
How do you what
I'm
What?
scared.
Yeah,
You
it was
encrust yourself in sugar.
it was a merchants guild here. They were called like the Lollipop guild or something like that.
I didn't do this. I swear.
I look at Lilia like,
I didn't do. Why would I do this?
Tommy looks down at you and says, "Wow, I didn't know you were bloodthirst. Is that blood on your cap? Is that why it's red?"
I mean,
No.
they didn't seem affiliated with you.
I just like the color red. Why are you doing?
Did you make them an offer they couldn't refuse?
No.
Here, Lilia, I brought you a red. My friend calls it a Hawaiian shirt, but I brought one for everybody.
Ooh, this is comfortable.
okay, what
Oh,
color
there's
is what
lilies
color
on
is
it. I love
Solaris's?
it.
What color is Solaris's?
I was gonna say purple, but do you think that's too much?
It would
Oh, no, I love
it would
purple.
clash, wouldn't it?
No, it's just a little bit of a different shade, but I love it.
It's like mauve.
Yami puts hers on, and like it's not big enough to go around her arms, so she just like pulls it, and it breaks.
Of
Hell yeah.
course. Of
There we
course she does.
Sunspot cuts the sleeves off of his.
All right, Sunspot. I mean, nobody likes a copycat, but all right,
Hey, the sun's out, the guns are out, okay?
that's fair.
So-
All right.
I just rolled
I
for
can live
it,
with that.
so I guess patience was purple because you just grabbed her.
Thanks.
Alright.
Well, I would have got one especially for every single one of you. I just do not have the time to like okay, so Lilia's
Meticulously
definitely
create one.
has like it's got like little like lilies on it and like little hats and it's red. And then Yami's it has like also lilies on it and is rainbow colored. And Solaris has a different flower and is purple, and Sunspots has a different flower and it is orange, and and Patience has a different flower and it is, you want it to be purple?
I just rolled random.
I was gonna say it was like blue. Okay. And then Aurelius has sunflowers on it, and it is because that's the flower that I picked out for Aureli. So long time ago when I was
Listen,
making.
Callie really likes sunflowers.
Also, I really like sunflowers, but for some reason it made sense for Airly. If I remember correctly, it did. It's on Lilia's tarot card that I made for her.
Yeah. All right.
Does the shark grant us the ability to summon a margarita at will?
That's up to Dylan.
Yeah, I mean, why not? One time use. Yeah.
You can summon a margarita.
Oh man, oh,
Nice.
listen, it has to be appropriate timing, but like it's gonna get used.
I mean, yeah, of course. All right. So, you guys, here's the question. Who's piloting the Chaos Cruiser?
It's Arlie. It's her ship.
Oh, all right. Listen, listen.
Do you
I don't want to
use-
assume.
Do you need to have at least one spell slot pilot?
I
I think early does. I
was gonna say, I feel like you would, yeah. Which I think, actually, all of you might have at least one. I don't know.
yeah,
Even
cross
Sunspot.
classic.
Yeah. Dang.
Sunspot and I are both level 1 clerics.
I'm a level 2 cleric.
Oh, damn it!
All
Should
right.
become a
Well,
cleric.
easy peasy. Anybody can do it then.
Be a cleric.
Anybody can be a cleric. Yeah. All
Except for
right.
me.
So
I
I
need
will
13
tell you.
wisdom.
Yeah, I also sorry. I when I meant the I was hanging out with Yami the whole time. We were vibing and just like checking out things too. We're
Yeah.
just not. I wasn't just sitting on top of her head and like staring.
Well,
at her
yes.
the whole
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
Totally weren't checking things out.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Well, I will say you would have heard, Lilia, about the Grand Temple of the Moon that's here, which is dedicated to both Selune and Shar, who are considered one deity here in Zakhara,
Okay.
not opposed like they are up north, because Northerners love their war, I guess. Weirdos. You would have also heard about there's a forest that used to be to the west of the city here. But about 70 years ago, there was a magical catastrophe that froze the whole forest, and now it's like petrified tree rock spires. And they say the spiders that live all over there have like elemental powers now. Yeah, you would have heard about that as you're chilling. But Lavender, if you want to go to the elemental planet Air, she's like, well, I think I know a place that you could go to like get there. That's a start anyway.
Go to get there.
Like,
Okay.
and the elemental plane of
Well, yeah, we gotta check on my old village.
Wait, how can there be a village there? Are they just like all floating?
No, there's like other things there.
I know you'd expect it to be
like
empty,
birds?
right? Like me.
I mean, there's like a whole thing of gnomes
Marlon.
there.
Hey, what's up? I'm coming
There's like
too,
a bunch
of
of
course.
gnomes.
Goody.
All right, cool. Then let's go.
All right. So Lavender would tell you that the only way to get there is to cross the desert, and to go up to a place that supposedly it is a thin spot between the plains where the palace of the ancient genie overlord who used to like rule over Zakhara. One of them used to have their palace floating in the skies, but it has since fallen. But supposedly the thin spot between plains is still there, and a lot of
That's
like
what happens when sun starts bolding. Thin spot.
But as you guys are, well, I guess here's a question. So, Airly, if you're the one piloting the Chaos Cruiser, would you like to do what Patience did when you guys first flew down here and go full spell jamming speed to try to get there as quickly as possible?
That was fun.
Would you like to go like cruising speed? Which one would you like to do?
This is from like Airly's parents'
It is.
whole thing. So I feel like she would know what the correct way of piloting this is. I'm gonna do it the correct way.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm sorry,
So-
Patience.
It's like the
I'm gonna
Doctor
go-
Who TARDIS, where like it makes that woo, and it turns out that noise is like it like grinding gears. So to
Yeah, well, surprisingly, this thing is actually it runs pretty silent. And one of the elves who, Airly, they're one of the first people who are like, "I'm with Airly," They say, you know why it's so silent, right?
Why?
It's green. Green energy.
Does this
Oh.
may have leaves?
Yes, that was the joke. Thank you.
Sunspot throws that one overboard.
Ah!
No, what's
I grabbed it.
Sunspot?
I
Oh,
grab
no.
Oh!
Come on.
totally
Oh,
ignoring
Luke is
that.
bad and you
on.
should feel bad.
Totally ignoring that Sunspot did that as I'm flying back and putting him back down. Patience says, "Huh? I remember hearing about like stuff being purple being sneakier. I don't know where that."
And
It's just hilarious.
the elf, he'll like, oh, that cracked my back. Thank you so much. And he'll start running around the deck. Oh, I feel the youngest I've ever felt.
Oh,
He's like
cute.
he's like 600 years old. He's ancient.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
I-
Bless his
Guys-
heart as I spend a spell slot to cast Bless on him.
Oh.
Guys, I don't want to throw people overboard even if they do upset us, because I don't want to be my parents. Okay, so we can like just keep like an equal kind of thing.
Wait, your parents just threw people overboard?
Yours
Nice
did?
people.
What
Yeah.
What if one of them is a fiend and or a supporter?
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot!
Oh shoot!
Oh, dang.
My goodness.
I'm not,
Oh,
I'm not
golly
a drow
geez.
gunslinger. I can't shoot him.
My duck almost fell off the thing. But I think if it's a bad guy, like a fiend, and is like, well, sometimes, we don't judge people like fully. But like if it's a bad guy, and they are showing themselves to be bad guys, maybe then we can throw people over. But people who have like entrusted me to be a good captain and are like choosing me over my parents, I think that maybe we should give them more of a chance.
Okie dokie.
All right.
So don't throw people over because of puns.
Well, it's so easy.
But if they're bad puns, I mean,
Mommy!
they need punished.
You're
Oh my
embarrassing me
God.
about my friends. Oh my god.
Yami cracks her knuckles when Sunspot says that.
Friends must be punished.
Why?
Listen, if you have any dealings that you need to like punch somebody just because they made a really bad pun, you do it in the ship.
So the line is don't throw them overboard, but I still punch them.
I mean, that's up to you. I can't stop you.
I don't know. I've seen Sunspot punch really
I feel like
hard.
you don't want me punching people.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't want you to punch people.
I'm
just
saying I
prefer
don't
if
want you to
didn't.
punch people. Unless they're
Peggy-
bad guys, please don't punch people.
Peggy Stickbeard says, "I want to see it, don't you, viewer?"
Peggy, stop talking to the wall and stop encouraging him.
Hey, I have diplomatic immunity, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure. I'm technically
go
now
home.
I have my mom's family that's technically royalty and now Renair's father, but I don't know if that works. And his father would probably have us put in jail anyway.
Probably, knowing him. I mean,
And he
Although-
did steal Sunspot's
Yeah.
kingdom, so
He did. I still need to punish him for that.
yeah.
I think there's a technicality with my family too, but I won't get into it. I'm just barely.
Yami says, I think my mom is also, well, my mom who isn't an Oni is my mom in, never mind.
Are you all privileged kids?
No.
No.
I grew up,
Yes,
I
in a
was.
forest.
I was, but I left that life.
You guys saw where I grew up. I mean, I lived in the trees, so no.
I think there's a
Both-
difference between being privileged and like being treated like garbage as you are
Yes.
privileged.
Yes.
Not my experience. Not with my family.
We
They
met
kinda-
your
they kinda go
sister.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
No, we met your
And-
sister.
I mean, we did kind of meet his brother too.
Yeah. No,
His
you're his
brother's
brother.
Sunspot,
His
you
brother
are
is
his
always
brother.
with you now.
You're like a half.
Your brother will always
I
be
guess.
with me.
Right here.
Since Marla
Your
goes into
brother is
the-
inside of me.
Right here in my heart. No, in your artery.
In your arteries.
No, I was.
Good
I
lord.
mean, I lived with my grandparents for a while. They were really the royalty. My mom was disowned already, so, and I can understand why. That's why I went back with my mom.
I lived in suburbia, and then my parents tried to sacrifice me to a cult.
I lived-
So,
I lived
You
in
know.
Waterdeep, and then the Xanathar showed up, and they were a bunch of rats.
hmm.
Yeah, then that's why I showed up.
And me, says Yami.
You guys, there's a
Alright,
big statue of me in Zakhara.
Oh, that was you?
I thought it was a weird coincidence, but
Yeah.
like that's pretty cool.
That was you?
I thought it was you.
Yeah.
I thought it was you, but the elf looked way not buff.
Oh, that was like a few
Not
levels.
buff enough.
It, they never get the ears right.
No, the
No.
local. I asked some lady about it, and she was like,
Wait, Airly, you
No
killed
idea.
a dragon. You haven't killed a...
Me too.
Oh, I think that they inflated the story a lot. So what had happened is we went into we had heard that there were reports of a red dragon, and so we went into this guy's shop, and he made like clockwork things, like this, and then she pulls out of like her bag this like clockwork dragon,
And this is actually it's really old, but I got it from the shop. And then he kind of was like, I'm gonna take over. And then he started getting really big and like turned into a dragon. And I went, ah, and then took my Warple sword because I had one at the time and like chopped his head off.
Oh.
And then he like turned into a big dragon. Then all of a sudden there was this gigantic dragon in the middle of the town.
Wow.
Yami's taking notes for her next.
Does your little
play.
clockwork dragon work?
I think so. I think it still works. I was also given a clockwork duck at that time, but it hurts to look at.
Can I see
Well, if
if
it
the
doesn't
dragon
work,
works?
I could fix it.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yikes! All right, let's just go. Let's just go, guys.
We've been going. We're traveling.
Yeah, we're traveling.
We're
What-
having a
what do you-
Barbie
what do
drive.
What are you talking about? We've been here for like a few hours.
Yeah, we got. What do you mean? So yeah, you guys are flying
I'm
across the
having a
desert.
seizure, and it's been a very stressful day. So like, let's not.
God.
I use my one use of a margarita and I give it to Lilia and say, "You need this more than I do."
I don't think you're supposed to give them alcohol. They just whatever.
No, she's fine.
Wait, are you? Do you think I'm a minor?
Look, it comes in pints.
No. If you had a
You said you're.
I mean,
wait. I'm gonna roll a medicine
I'm
check.
like 60
Sunspot.
years old, man.
I'm not saying you're a minor. I'm saying you had some health issues. So I'm like, maybe alcohol's not the best option to give
I was
somebody.
60
I don't
years
know.
old once last year.
I don't know. I think
Last
alcohol
year.
seems to solve a lot of problems as I roll a -1 on medicine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was 60 last year. I'm 18 now, I think.
Something like that.
I was 24 the year before last.
Oh my god.
It-
I'm
It's
dying.
best not to think about.
I also used to be human.
It's true.
You ought to been.
Can I have a sip of that margarita?
It's
Yeah.
We all
I'm not
have
gonna
trauma,
drink it,
and
so
we need
you
to
are
sit
more
down.
than welcome to have
Yami,
it.
Yami looks at her mechanical hands and says, "It's been a rough year."
I reach into my bag of holding and I find a pack of new straws and I put 2 straws in the margarita. I'm like, we'll share.
How big is this margarita?
It's at least a pint.
Big enough.
Yeah,
It's like one of those like.
it's not a
like,
margarita cup.
long
It's a
tube
margarita
It's a
pitcher.
fish bowl.
margarita.
It's a pitcher and it's got the salted rim and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Excellent.
Sunspots is those like very long glasses that you see at like a concert.
Hell yeah.
I just
All
remembered
right.
that I died, and I'm also getting my margarita.
You guys wait a few seconds. I can actually go make one right now.
Oh my god. No, actually,
So
I
it's
could
like-
too. I have stuff. Oh my
So I was about
lord.
to take a
We
moment to
have
look and be like, okay, Yami lost her hands. Patience is a new race. Solaris is a new race. Airly has an ice body. And he's looking at Lily. He's like, wow, we're the only 2 still intact.
You're a werewolf.
I died.
No,
I don't know what
you're
you're
a
talking
werewolf.
about.
So you're a
I was
werewolf.
going to
It's
say,
You're a
you're a
werewolf.
werewolf and you had your heart replaced with a teeth.
That's
I
true.
got better.
Yeah,
All of- I had to carry you out in my arms. Like all of you.
Yeah.
I carried all of you, and then Sunspot was lost, and we don't know.
I don't know. I see.
Dylan,
I
look
don't-
what you did. You gave perfectly good adventurous anxiety.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm perfectly fine. I got what I wanted. I wanted to be this, and I am. But I don't know that those 2 guys you guys had before, the kobold and the elf guy. I don't know. It sounds a little rough. For them.
Up for them.
Sunspot pours out a little of his margarita for Krish Crash.
Or what?
Yami's just
Because he
sitting on the
didn't know
side.
Slim. So he's like, all right, Krish
Yeah,
Crash.
whatever. Yeah. Even Yami's like, whatever, Slim.
Yeah, don't pour one for Slim.
No, he doesn't need it.
I have flashbacks to looking back over my shoulder in the tower as Slim was under fire and yet still running through the rooftops with Renair afterward.
Good stuff.
Hey guys, check out my crown. I have a crown now.
All right.
It looks really good.
Does it have
love
any magical proproperties?
Does it have pillows?
Oh, pillows.
Yeah, you
Mar-
gotta get the
Mar-a-Lago-
pillows.
Mar-a-Lago looks at Sunspot like, I told you.
I
Am I
I
allowed
want
to
a
throw
tiara
Mar-a-Lago
one day.
overboard?
I mean, he could
think
fly.
Mar-a-Lago
so-
would come back.
I am a fan of like very nice, like, you know, head accessories. I think they're very important.
Like, I
Yeah.
like to imagine they somehow worked it so that his crown is now the circlet of blasting instead.
Yes, it's got
Yeah.
well, it's the circle of blasting, it's the crown, and it's also
The fedora from
the
Locks.
fedora. Yeah, from Locks, exactly. Yes,
I
exactly.
hate what I'm imagining this thing looks like.
The
It was just a
ultimate
normal
headwear
crown now, but they kind of fuse it all together.
all together. Yeah,
The essences.
the the essence is still there. All right,
They
so
like
yes.
pried the jewel out of the circlet, put it in there. And then Locks is just like repossessed this instead of the fedora.
And Tiralai is like, it's unique. I'll give you that.
It's
I'm
It's
sorry. This is coming from the
great.
person who wanted a solid emerald scabbard.
I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. Don't judge me. You know, we all make life choices here, okay?
Yeah, I
Some
trust
of
this
ours are
crown.
just better than others.
You're a sword.
I am. You're correct.
yeah. What's your point?
Yeah. What of it? All right. So you guys have ventured across the desert, chit-chatting all along the way, and you see the planar thin spot and the chaos cruiser slowly. And I say slowly, it's still going like fucking 100 miles per hour up into the planar thin spot. And as you do, there's a gust of wind that blows all your hairs back. So, any hats that you're wearing, you have to hold on to, all that sort of thing. But you emerge into a clear blue sky that seems to be endless all around you. And you can feel, breeze drifting across. Up in the distance, you see what looks like a enormous like cloud that's bigger than like castles on the material plane. It's huge. So what would you guys like to do?
I look at Lilia.
I also look at Lilia.
Abby also looks at Lilia.
I look out.
Stop looking at me!
I look at
looking up-
Patience.
I'm looking at the ups direction. Wow, what a nice view.
little
all
windy.
right, I guess let's go.
Okay. Patience flies right in.
Oh my god, you're flying off the ship?
Yeah, of course.
Patience.
Oh my lord.
Patience.
Agents.
I like to think.
Can I actually try to grab Patience before he gets
I like to
up?
think it's
There
the
you can.
equivalent of like when you have the window down and you're on the highway and there's like a bug in the car and it goes out the window and you just see it go. Phew! Scott.
I'm gonna try to grab him before he.
All right, go for it.
He's not going
Shit.
fast.
What am I rolling?
Whatever you want. Sleight of hand, athletics, whatever.
Sleight of hand. What do I got? That's 18.
Oh, all right. So you shoot your hand out and grab him.
I'm like,
He's
no.
just like flapping in the breeze
I'm like,
from the speed.
what? I thought we were going.
No, we're gonna go in the chaos cruiser over there. You
Then why
like
did we
if we
stop?
lose you, we didn't stop. We're still going. That's why like Dylan had the analogy that you were gonna go out of the window and fly back.
He lands, processes on.
All right. So you guys are gonna head into the gales.
Guess so.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Peggy Stickbeard will look at you guys and say, I've never been to another plane before, but I've heard about the elemental plane of air and a place known as the Labyrinth Winds. And there's a thunder crack.
How's there thunder here?
I do not like the sound of that.
I
That doesn't
didn't
sound good.
prepare that kind of smite.
And Volo says, "Oh yes, I wrote a thing about those. It said that people have been lost there for thousands of years, trapped in the maze of gales and hurricane force winds and all sorts of stuff like that. I'm sure it'll
Who's
be fine.
Gail?
Sounds nice.
Is she nice?
Sunspot starts to reach for Lilia. They remember the conversation from before.
Callie's reaction was the best. Just silence and then just a burst of laughter.
Because I'm looking at Dylan and he's like,
I love you.
That would be too.
Sorry.
So, it appears that that's where we're headed if we want to reach Lilia's village.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
like another
Somebody
way
tie
we
off
could go-
Patience because he's gonna fly off and gonna get lost in a maze.
I'm not stupid. Everybody.
There's just silence from them. Even Peggy Sickbeard's just like,
I need a screen cap of everybody's reactions there, and it's just that's your reaction whenever I do something stupid. Now you just post that.
All right. So,
Patience, I would say that you're not stupid, but I'm sorry. Every time we go anywhere, you end up lost, and then we all die. So
true.
That's not true. That only happened like the last time. The time
and I think the
before.
time before that.
and the time before that,
But not when Sunspot was a werewolf.
No,
That's true.
that is true.
And not when I was in the lighthouse. Well, actually, I was lost there, and then you guys, because I got teleported there.
Yes. Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
Not when I got turned into a goblin.
Yeah.
There are a lot of times we could talk about here.
yeah, Patience.
We've
I'm
had a
just
lot
saying,
of
I'm worried
adventures,
about you.
guys.
I don't want you to get hurt.
It's been a big year.
Yeah.
So you guys are headed into the Labyrinth Winds.
Yep.
So I would like everybody to roll me initiative so we can keep track of things
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I got pretty
I'm
good.
using my dice I got from the Retroverse Kickstarter.
Hey!
Woo!
Which one, the
Alright.
Tesla Dragon or the... What color?
The
Yeah, that's
I have
Tesla.
a couple of those.
Tesla
Ooh, those
dragon.
are pretty. Oh, I have those too. Mhm.
All right, here we go. Ooh, what is my... Oh, plus, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yes.
I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Oh,
That's the first time I've ever rolled that dice.
nice.
Oh,
That's a good sign.
Good
it
sign.
is.
Okay, so Laura's got a 24. Sunspot.
You got 17.
17. Okay. Airly, how about you?
I got a 21.
21. All right. Lilia, what about you?
23.
Oh my lord! Holy moly! Well,
Holy guacamole.
Patience is back a bit. That's fair. He's tied to the ship.
He's just grumpy because we called him stupid.
Mhm.
He called himself stupid.
That's true. Okay, so as you guys first enter the Labyrinth Winds, you guys are flying through basically like clear sky towards this big cloud in the distance. So Solaris, I guess what would you like to do? It seems like a pretty chill trip thus far, but would you like to use any skills?
I guess I'm interested in just making a perception check to kind of
Oh.
like just see if I see any impending danger.
Good idea.
All right, here we go. Same dice, natural 20.
What the? Okay.
That's a
Wow.
34.
Wow.
Holy
well,
crap!
with 34 Solaris, I'll tell you exactly what's happened. So basically, you realize, you don't appear to be getting closer to the cloud, and like actually, you keep getting like different angles on it every time you look. And you quickly realize, like lick a finger, put it up in the air. You guys are caught in a maze of winds. It's completely invisible because it's just wind. But you guys have basically been like flying into it and like getting blown off course and flying a bit more and being blown off course again.
Is it kind of like a wind whirlpool? Just keeps us toward the center?
Well, no. So I mean, it basically, I don't know how to describe it. Like almost like a Mario puzzle or something where there's just like fans that are going different directions.
Oh no,
And,
I'm
like, you
terrible
guys
at these games.
blown different directions. But yeah, you guys are basically like stuck in this maze. And you were the first one to notice that it is in fact an invisible maze of wind.
I will point that out to anyone who's on the deck with me. Like, we may be in a bit of a jam.
A jam?
Uh,
I thought this was plain air.
What flavor?
Schnozberry.
No!
You just hear like the side of the ship like splinter as Yami just like grips onto it.
Hey, it's okay. We'll figure out a way out of here.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the jam pun.
Okay. Right, of course. I'm sorry.
Lilia, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's
One of the sailors drops their knees and says, "Oh no, it's just like Volo said, we'll be trapped here forever." Oh.
Well, not if we don't panic.
See, you say that, and then
Goodness
they immediately
gracious.
panic.
Did you bring your towels? No? That's your own fault then.
Yeah.
Volo says, "I brought my towel."
Nobody asked you, Volo.
Oh, okay.
Why did we bring Volo?
I don't know. He just shows up.
That's fine.
Can
You know, he
I-
went on my honeymoon with me, right?
Dylan,
Oh, God.
Okay, so here's a question.
Yes.
If I summon an air elemental, could they move us, like, direct us out of here?
They could, yeah, I would say so.
Hmm.
Okay,
They're
then I do
they are
that.
basically like a living tornado or like wind thing. It'd be like I get to use Zelda this time. It'd be like playing like with the Wind Waker, the little like
Yeah.
thing that teleports you with a tornado.
Yeah.
Basically that.
Yeah, so I
Um,
will use my I will conjure an elemental, and I just imagine like out of the wind a face emerges.
Hello. I would like you just roll me an Arcana roll,
Okay.
or if you prefer, you could also do like persuasion or something, talking to the elemental. Depends.
Okay. I got a dirty 20 on persuasion.
Oh my- All right. Well, so you summon the elemental and you chat to it, and you're like, "Hey, we're like in an invisible maze of wind," and it's like, "Don't worry, I'll get you out of here."
Thanks! You're amazing!
Gives you a thumbs up, but it's invisible because it's an air elemental. So
I feel it in my heart.
feel it in your heart, exactly, and it will.
Hair
It
just
will.
goes. Shh.
It'll get behind the ship and just start like pushing it along with its like tornado fists, and blow you guys basically like right through the maze. It's like cutting through a hedge maze, like straight through. And the Peggy Stickbeard's like, "I'm sure whoever made that up is gonna be disappointed that they solved it that way."
I'm sorry. I never get used to
No,
conjure
it's
a roll.
ingenious. So
Sorry,
yeah, you
Dylan.
guys. No, I love it. So you just push right through it and reach the edge of the swirling clouds.
Hey, just before we get completely out, can I take one ball bearing and just throw it back into the maze to watch it?
Yeah,
as
you
we
throw
leave?
it back, and it just
When
yeah,
we
it
went
just
to the Museum of Glass, there was like a machine there that like you put in a coin and then it like did like a Rube Goldberg situation with like a ball and it just made like a bunch of different musical sounds and shit. And I imagine that's what's happening here.
yes, yeah, 100%.
That's actually what I was going to do when it got to my turn. I was going to toss like sling bullets out so we could see where the wind pattern was.
That's a smart idea, actually. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Now, if you guys did that, I will say I would 100% make you make dexterity saving throws not to get hit by them when they come zipping back. But yeah, that's a smart idea. So you guys go in to the clouds, but as you are, suddenly you start to see in the clouds around you, especially you, Solaris, there are silhouettes of things that you just like see like and then suddenly barreling towards the ship, there is what looks like a giant rock of magma just out of the clouds.
Incoming!
Airly, what would you like to do?
You're not air.
Like to pilot the or try to pilot the ship in a correct way.
Sure.
With
That
my
makes sense.
negative intelligence.
That's, so I would like you to give me,
With
I
your
guess,
big brain.
an Arcana roll. Makes the most sense. That you're
I don't
doing
have
that.
anything. Dylan, please.
You're like, oh right.
I have -1 in Arcana.
I'm just a -1
I'm
Arcana.
just a negative.
Hey, I mean,
Arcana.
you guys said
You're-
Airly was
you're-
piloting the ship.
Okay.
Can't. I would
Why
help
have
you,
you
but I
done this?
just have my turn.
Just went, yeah.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Can I give her bardic inspiration?
You can't do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What was it?
Heck.
Oh.
So, I can't even say it. I rolled a 2, so that's a 1.
Uh-huh. You might want to save that bardic inspiration. I don't know if it. What dice do you have for bardic inspiration? Highest face.
A D8? That's not gonna help.
Wait, you're not at a D10 yet?
No, I'm
Okay.
mostly warlock.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yep.
Oh,
Okay.
I know
One.
I act more like a bard, but like
Interesting.
I'm a warlock, baby.
it really just sits there. She looks around for a minute. She goes, I have no idea what I'm doing.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Does she
Okay.
break the fourth wall this time instead of Peggy Stickbeard?
Peggy. All right. Well, in that case, I would like everybody on board. I don't really know what you would make me. I kind of wanted to say dexterity, but like, let's do dexterity just because it makes no sense.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate dice.
17.
I swear.
Oh wow, I rolled like ones on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these dice. That's embarrassing. 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
Is this a spell?
It is not.
Okay. Thank you.
The natural hazard.
13.
So, okay.
Golly.
And now for Sunspot and Solaris, who I'm expecting great things from.
Get your shit together.
I got a 21.
That's, that sounds right.
I got an 11.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 2.
used up all those
I took a video in case it rolled another natural 20. It rolled a 2, and I said, streak broken.
Dylan, very important question.
Hmm.
Is this a missile?
Yes, technically I would say so.
One punch.
Oh my god.
I have to see how much damage it does first.
Okay.
To see if it's even
I
worth
rolled
it.
a lot of ones, so it
Well,
might be able to do
You
this.
would still
It might
reduce
still be-
the damage to yourself.
It'd still reduce the damage, yeah.
All right, so everybody who I want to say probably lower than a 15. So everybody but Lilia and Sunspot will take 25 fire damage.
Thank God for evasion. I take
Yeah.
12.
That's true.
We had a rest, right?
Yeah, we're long rested.
Wait, so
Yeah.
Okay,
then
yeah.
we take half?
I
Yes, if you made the save, you'll take half. Yeah.
Oh,
if I'm
actually,
able to reduce it to 0, what would happen with that? Because I feasibly could.
If
It depends on what my D10 rolls can end up being.
would everybody then take maybe half? Is this fire damage?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I got
You
resistance to fire too.
You take half from that too. Oh my god.
So you take
6.
quarter.
Yeah.
So
I
my
have
save
ring of
was
fire
actually a
resistance, too.
13. but I still failed.
All right, so Sunspot, you're gonna try and like redirect this thing as much as you can.
Yes.
Okay,
Because either I'm going to massively reduce the damage or I'm just going to kind of push it out of the way.
got it.
Depending on what this D10 roll is, though. Nope. I just reduced damage.
Okay. So yeah, you're just able to like push aside for yourself. And it sort of like goes over the side, and we cut to like a little earth moat that's floating, and there's like a little family picnic, and they're like, oh, it's been so long since we've been able to get together like this. It's so lovely. And then suddenly magma falls from the sky, and they're all like, ah!
So I rolled 22, so it reduces it by
Oh,
quite a
no.
lot.
Good.
Oh my
That's really
God.
good.
The bloody red text comes up. You hear fatality.
Okay. So that happens. And then giant shards of ice come spiraling out of the wind, thrown every which way. Sunspot, what would you like to do? You were able to chuck aside the magma. Now there's ice.
I'm going to how close is the ice to us?
Nebulous 30 to 60 feet.
Okay. Then I think
And getting closer. Yeah.
Maybe out of range of things. Brain.
Basically just like giant icicles that are just like through the clouds.
Where's the thing I was going to do? Can I like wait until they get a little closer and then I will start targeting, so I'll like shoot off 2 radiant sun bolts. And then bonus action, spend a key point to cast burning hands.
Oh, okay.
Try to just like melt it as it gets closer.
All right. Just make me an athletics check. See how it goes.
Athletics. 21.
21. Okay, so you were able to pew, 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 and you throw out your hands and fire just, and the ice, you know, these big chunks, they just slowly are whittled down until basically just like rain falls on you guys harmlessly.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get through. Well, actually, Patience, we get to your turn.
Yeah, what?
You guys survived a glob of magma that flew at the ship. You know, some people have burns here and there. You survived giant icicles that were flying and were turned to rain, and now flying out of the cloud, there's like a globule of ooze. It's a cube of ooze that is sort of jiggling in the wind as it's flying towards you guys.
Can we find out its secret?
Maybe. I don't know. Patience, what would you like to do?
Are we in the elemental planet air or are we in limbo? And Patience points his sword at it and he shoots guiding bolt.
Oh, okay.
Let's guiding bolt. There you are. I'm pretty sure it will hit because it's a big cube of 16.
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay. And then I will roll the omelette. That's actually pretty good. 32 radiant, actually 37 radiant.
Oh my god. All right. So this ooze that's you fire at it and it splatters into smaller cubes, but you dealt so much damage, even those and they basically just keep splattering until there's just nothing, and it like is dispersed by the wind.
Like the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon where they never use their swords and they just like point them and they shoot a laser. That's essentially.
Yes, 100%. And I'm imagining like there's just like a big burst of light in front of the ship as you do, and it just and you guys emerge from the clouds, through that burst of light. And you see, well, actually, first things first, as you guys continue through here, I would like everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw, as suddenly you guys are buffeted by extreme heat. Oh, then extreme cold. Oh, then extreme heat, and then extreme cold. And
Thought
then
we
extreme heat
talked
again.
about this.
Natural 20, baby.
Oh my god. Well, it's fine.
Thought we talked about this, Dylan.
I got an 18 total.
I got a 23.
Oh, wow.
I actually got an 18.
Oh my word. Ariel, how about you?
27.
All right. Well, listen, there's extreme heat, extreme cold, and you guys don't even notice. Just like, huh. All right.
Listen, the inside of the ship is well insulated, and we're all comfy, having cocoa and having a great time.
Yeah,
Does somebody,
exactly.
does somebody have the air conditioning heater on?
No, it's icy to dull the pain and hot to relax it away.
We do like a sip
Yeah.
of cocoa when it's cold, then a sip of a margarita when it's hot.
I remember there was a genie that was like selling that. It's supposed to like relieve stress on the muscle.
That's
Yeah. I'm sorry, did you get drugs from a genie?
No, I was trying to sell this as I show my little scarab amulet thing. But that's for another time.
Patience,
Alright.
that's very expensive. You'll find it hard to find someone with the kind of gold to buy that.
Oh, well, see, I did, but they kind of were dead when I got there.
The halfling and the candy?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Well,
Sorry.
it was sweet, but not in a good way.
It's like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Sour sweet. They're
know
gone.
sour-
I don't know what that
Sweet.
is, but I for some reason I feel like I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, weathering all that, you emerge out of the clouds and find that you guys are basically, it looks like you're like completely ensconced in clouds, but down beneath you, the sort of pure white cloud cover slowly darkens to a slate gray and then a pitch black. And it basically looks like a giant cloud whirlpool that's swirling amid all these clouds. And you can see that there is lightning that occasionally like out across the whirlpool. And you guys are basically, get like sucked into the outer band of the whirlpool as you're coming out there. And Solaris, I'll say with your perception, which, of course, you can see that farther in towards the middle of the whirlpool, there is another ship that is sort of like half dipped into the clouds, just sort of circling the middle of this maelstrom. Which actually, Solaris, we're back to your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I call out to Airly to be aware that that's there. And
Somebody else want to drive?
I can drive
Okay.
if you so want to.
Hmm.
I have driven a Spelljammer before, so
I've driven this one. It was fun.
We'll decide on your turns.
Okay.
Just let Solaris go.
I'm not sure what else to do, and I'm not really sure what exactly resides on this plane. But I reach in my bag of holding and take out my my Mind Flayer skull and kind of hold it in one hand. Because if there's any aberrations, I want to make sure I've got some protection. This hides me from aberrations.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So you got that out.
I got that out, and then I don't know. I just kind of wait. Like I guess I prepare myself if there's any kind of issue here, but otherwise, yeah.
Got it. Lilia, what would you like to do?
Am I taking Arlie's place at the helm, or
You'd like.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
I'm not gonna fight for it. If Lilia takes it first, it's
All right. Well, yes. So you take your place at the helm. You guys are in the outer band of this swirling whirlpool of like thunderclouds. There's lightning that's arcing out in lances across the entire whirlpool. And deeper in towards the ominous black center of it, you see it. Yeah, there's another ship that's sort of like adrift, in danger of being sucked all the way in into this vortex.
do we have like some like hand rope situation we can like throw them? Can we like
I
turn
mean, you'd
on
have
the
to-
blinker? Like, hey, are you doing all right? Like,
You're on the blinker.
can we
I mean-
can we call them up and be like,
Flash the
this
brights.
is a chaos cruiser. Please respond.
Roger. This
yeah,
is Chaos Cruiser over.
So, I mean, if you wanted to throw them something, you'd have to get closer. That's the only
Right.
thing.
All right.
Big Bertha, this is Chaos Cruiser over.
What if I banish
Oh my god.
Oh. If we get them out of here.
I don't think you're close enough, unfortunately.
Sure.
Again, have to get closer.
Yeah. No, she would. I mean, she would say something, but she would also be like, "There are people there. We gotta help them. Tornado, all that jazz.
Tornado?
Tornado. Well, hold on. My elemental should still
He's my
be
favorite
here.
Latino
So
Okay,
Can you
yeah.
help?
If your elemental's still here, sure. Got it.
can he like pull them out?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, the air elemental will tell you, it would be able to tell you, that looks like a vortex to the elemental plane of lightning. I don't want to get anywhere near that.
Yeah. But we gotta get them out of there.
Oh. I don't know what to tell you.
Can we teleport them out?
Possibly.
Like we're in Star Trek.
Does it look like
You could.
a magical ship, or does it look like a sailing ship?
Like
Difficult to tell. Since it's floating on the clouds, you're not sure if the clouds have some special property or if the ship does.
Oh, you said a whirlpool. I assumed there was just like this massive water.
Oh no, it
Okay.
is
like
thunder
a tornado.
clouds. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean it's basically like when you're flying in a plane and like you come out but you're still sort of like surrounded by clouds, but like down below you there's just like swirling clouds that go from white to gray and then dark black in the middle of this vortex.
Lilia,
Alright, so
if you
I'll
get
try
close,
to go in there
but
and
not
like
too.
try to get them out. I feel like Lilia can maneuver well
Okay,
enough.
so you're to try and get closer?
Yeah.
And I would like you to make an Arcana check, Lilia.
Bad at those.
I know, the worst.
Natural 20, baby.
Okay, well,
So that makes 35.
yeah, you go around, like, you see a lightning strike before it hits and go around it, and then it out where you were.
Yeah,
And,
I'm like fucking Luffy.
she-
I see that shit before you rip my arms off. Let's
She
go.
She flicks a silver coin into the air, and the lightning, like going towards the ship, arcs onto the coin instead.
Yes!
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right. So you guys are closer to the ship. I would say there's still probably about, I don't know, 60 feet between you and the ship.
Oh, that's really close.
Yeah.
You got up there. Yeah.
Okay.
So Airly, what would you like to do?
You guys like me to fly over there?
That's what I was gonna do.
Is it safe to fly off the ship now?
Good question. Here.
No.
No, but that's why
No.
we're here. We're trying to get them out.
Yeah, but I don't
You
want to
said-
also then get sucked in.
Hmm.
You said it
But
was
we have to
60
help them.
I can
said it was
guarantee I
60
won't get
feet.
sucked in.
I did.
Okay. I go, well,
we have like the sending stones. You and I, Lilia, we have the sending stones. So I'll go over there and then I will talk to you through the sending stone. So I use dimensional loop 60 feet over to the other side, so it does not affect the wind. Does not affect me.
Excellent. Yeah, that is perfect. So yeah, you are able to basically close the gap and are able to just step through onto the other ship, which, like I said, it is sort of hanging adrift. I assume so. Patience and Airly, you're both going over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of you have metal armor, right?
Adamantium. So it is.
Okay, I mean metal.
It is. What do you call it? It can be magnetized.
The demon armor.
Oh yeah, okay, that's metal too.
Which says it's cursed. But
is
I've
cursed.
known for a while.
Demon armor is very metal. Yes.
It's very metal.
Mm-hmm. Very metal, very cursed. Very helpful though.
I
You gotta
would
take
like,
the good with the bad.
I would like both of you to make me, first off, strength saving throws.
Wait, are we still in initiative?
Yes, yeah.
So I technically haven't gone yet.
All right, well, early, yeah. If you want to do one, go work. That's a good point, actually.
Strength saving throw. Hang on, let me check what that exactly is. So, okay.
Probably a plus 12 or something crazy.
It's a plus 13, 29.
Yeah, okay. So you are able to withstand the blowing winds here, which are like, hurricane force, 70 miles per hour type shit here. Also, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. Because you're wearing metal armor.
Ice, please. I beg you. Dexterity. Damn it. All right. That is a 13.
13. That is a failure, but Okay. So, just like again, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, you're running around in a lightning storm with metal. You start to your hair starts to stand up from static electricity, and then out of the vortex, a lightning strike hits you. You are going to take. Let's see here.
I'm watching from our ship. I'm like, this isn't gonna be good.
Don't worry, it's fine. They're fine. They're grown up.
Just got electrocuted.
Airly's playing lightning rod again.
You take 38 lightning damage.
All right.
Anybody else taste
Holy
blue?
crap!
It's fine.
She's smoking over there.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
Her hair is standing on end.
It's fine.
Oh, I thought she was going super elven.
How much is it gonna suck if there's no one on that ship though?
Is there anyone on the ship, Dylan?
Fire department, call out.
If you'd
Dylan,
like to
if
start
there's not,
looking
I'm gonna
around,
kill you.
you can see there are people on the ship. However, all of them are dead. They're just bones. It looks like this is probably one of the ships that was adrift. However, I would like you to make me an investigation or a perception roll, Airly, while you're over there.
Oh. Perception.
Yep.
Investigation. Okay, so I rolled a natural 20, so it's a 26.
Whoa. All right, so Airly's doing that. Sunspot, what would you like to do? Would you like to go over there too, or you like to stay over here?
He is going to stay on the ship.
Okay.
And he has like a whole bunch of little. I never use these. He has darts. He's gonna take like a handful of them and just kind of toss them to the wind, so maybe they can start attracting the lightning as
that's
floating lightning rods.
That's clever. Okay.
Or like airplanes that shoot out the decoys.
Yeah, you know what? I am going to give people with metal armor who are going over there, I will negate the disadvantage by giving you advantage, but that just makes it normal. So, all right.
Does my
Neat.
mithril armor count?
Yes, it is metal as well.
I figured, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
Sunspot standing there who wears no armor is like, sucks for you guys.
Yeah, pretty much. So you said 26, right, Airly?
Yes.
I got a 25. That's wow. Okay. So as you're over there, you are like, oh, everybody's dead. And you find what looks like a bottle, like a nice bottle of glass that has it's like stained glass almost. It's like really colorful and nice, and it has like a big thick stopper that is shaped like a gemstone in the top. Then you hear a creaking floorboard behind you. And you turn around and you don't see anything except the sort of just movement of air as a fist comes flying towards you. However, you know it's there, so you don't have a disadvantage, or this doesn't have advantage, or whatever.
This is if this is what I think it is, I have thrown this at my Ghost of Saltmarsh guys, and it has my favorite artwork in AD&D.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh shit! I gotta pull up the PDF.
That is embarrassing. I want to see if I had advantage, I want to see what I would have gotten. Okay, 7's still not that good, but I would have been a natural 1.
All right, let me get up the thing.
I can't believe this.
Hey, I mean, it took this long for us to roll some kind of crit, so
That's true. I mean, that is, yeah.
All right, so
Not a skill check or something.
critical failures.
Yeah.
All right, so
I got a 97
oh, that's
on
bad.
D100.
You don't want
Yeah,
high.
no, that's fine.
I'm just gonna send you what it says.
Oh,
You're the dungeon master,
excellent.
and I think that's what I should be doing.
Sure.
And you can interpret it however you want.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 97.
Interesting.
No,
Okay.
no, not the lean with the fingers. No.
Okay, so this invisible creature, fist at you, Airily, and it goes so wildly over you as you duck. You can make an opportunity attack against it.
Oh
Immediately.
yeah. Also,
With advantage.
Is
Yeah,
this your
okay.
time to suplex a ship?
Uh-oh.
Do it, do it.
Do it.
it's opportunity attack, so it's not all 3 of my attacks. It's just 1, right?
Yeah, it's just 1.
At advantage.
Okay.
At advantage.
All right.
Thank God it's not all of them.
I rolled the same thing twice.
Oh no. Alright.
It's been a while since I
Nat
played
20?
early, so
Okay.
just give me a minute. No, or I would be like, what? The Whirlpool story. Oh, it's plus 15. Okay, so a 30.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah. That'll hit. Wow.
Plus 15.
How much
Barely.
damage does it do?
Okay. Oh shit, I didn't get a note. I was thinking. Give me a minute. Sorry. Grab another D6.
We'll see if it survives to make its second attack.
Yep. You know. Yeah, that's 16
Oh,
damage.
yeah, that's all right, you tickle this little critter. And I roll the other attack. It is a 25 to hit you.
A 25 does hit.
Okay, excellent. So the other fist invisibly comes at you and it uppercuts you for 11 damage, bludgeoning damage.
11.
Yep.
What the heck? What the heck?
So you're attacked by an invisible creature, and then its partner also goes for you. So let me see.
What?
That's, yeah. I don't think a 14 will hit.
No, it doesn't.
Does a 21 though?
No.
No. All right. Its partner completely beefs it. All right. So
Terrible partner.
that will take us to Patience. So Patience, you are still on the Chaos Cruiser. Airly has gone out of sight. Sunspot has thrown darts into the air that are now attracting lightning. What would you like to do?
Patience just steps off the platform and starts flying over there as he already he casts with his action freedom of movement, being totally unimpeded by any of the hurricane winds.
Nice.
As he just casually starts flying over 30 feet. Would she be in view 30 feet?
No, she is below deck. So she is not in view.
Okay. Well, I can't really do anything else as my bonus action.
Nice.
And freedom of movement is not concentration. So I'm just halfway between both ships.
Okay, I would just like you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Since you have freedom of movement, it's not a disadvantage. You had metal armor, so it was a disadvantage, but then the darts, so it's just a regular roll.
8.
8. Well,
I might be doing something as my bonus action. Or is this at the end of my turn?
Okay. I mean, you could still use your bonus action.
Okay.
36 lightning damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna Pool of Radiance.
Okay. So yeah, you are struck by lightning as you're flying across the gap between the two ships. And Peggy Stickbeard, like, oh, look at that one! Covers his eyes as he looks at it. All right. That would take us back to Solaris. So Solaris, Airly went across, investigating the ship. Has not returned yet. Patience is flying over there and got struck by lightning. What would you like to do?
Well, I saw Airly get hit by lightning before she went down into the ship.
That's true.
With my fantastic perception, do I hear anything from this distance, or should I make a roll? And I'm sure there's a penalty to this because of the winds and the lightning.
I'll have you roll. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say with your passive 29, you might have advantage on this.
Oh, okay. So, all right, that is going to be a 32 with the advantage.
Okay. Yeah. So, even with the howling winds and the thunder and stuff, you do hear Airly like, what the fuck? So something's going on down there. Either she found something surprising or...
I look in the direction of Patience, who's now smoking as well. I'm like, shh. Oh, hell. Furl out my cape and my cloak, and my bat wings extend.
Ooh, nice.
For my wings of flying. And I'm going to run and leap off the edge of the ship and try to fly across. I've got a flying speed of 60 feet.
Okay, I would like you to make me an athletics check because you do not have freedom of movement, and there's
Yeah,
strong winds.
This is gonna be good.
It's fine.
Ooh. That's a 7.
Okay. All right, so you are suddenly
oh shit
whipped away. And I also would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
A disadvantage because I have metal armor.
Well, you had disadvantage for metal armor, but Sunspot threw darts. So it's as those are, you see around you darts just
Okay, that is a 26.
Oh, right. So even though you're like being whipped around, you were able to like. I'm just imagining like lightning up ahead of you, and you see it's about to strike you, and you're like twist around it.
I tuck the wings and
You tuck
like
the wing-
go the other
Yeah.
way and then flap again.
Oh, that's amazing. But yeah, now you are like being like swooped into this vortex.
Woo!
Exactly. Lilia.
Yeah,
it
hello.
is your turn. Patience has flown off to go to the ship.
Okay.
Airly's inside. Solaris has also flown off.
I flew
but
off,
got
and then you see me go, woo!
Yep.
Go by.
immediately picked up by the wind and just starts.
This is fine.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Oh my god.
Hallelujah.
Uh,
If you die, I'll save you. Don't worry about it. It's
You
fine.
die.
What? I might die again.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
no, what do you want to do, Lilia? Options.
Question.
I have a plan.
What is your question?
I don't know if this would work.
I don't know. There you tell me. I'll let you know.
Which one of them looks like the worse off here?
Patience or Solaris? I mean, so Solaris is currently.
I'm okay.
I mean, she's less wounded, but she is basically being sucked into this vortex.
I got a plan.
She has a plan. And
She
yeah,
has a plan,
Patience took like 30 something damage from the lightning thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
He did heal himself though.
He did
actually.
heal himself for 21 hit points. I can see his
well,
roll.
so he took like 10 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Airly also got hit, but went below deck.
Okay.
You don't know how she is really. I mean, she was still walking, but
Early, you need any help?
how are you talking to her?
I have a speaking stone.
Oh, you have a speaking stone. Okay. Yeah, your little speaking stone suddenly like vibrates as you're being punched by invisible things, Airly.
Right. Is it a free action to like pick it up and be like, "Don't come over here"?
I would say so.
Wait, what's
Don't
going
come
on?
over here.
Okay, that seems that seems like the worst problem. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Solaris,
Okay.
and I'm going to try if I have Gust Barrier, will that help with the
Ooh.
air
It would.
situation?
Yes.
Cool. Then I'm gonna throw it on myself, and I'm heading over to Orly, and I'm going to like as I'm running, I will like point at the nearest elf and I'll be like, "You're in charge. Let's go."
Oh, okay. All right. So you throw up a gust barrier that is, around you, catching the wind and stopping it from blowing you all over. So you are able to fly across, and you don't have metal armor, do you?
Nope.
All right. So I would like you to just make me a roll, and actually, I'll give you advantage because there are darts. A dexterity saving
Lilia.
throw.
Sunspot
What am I
just
saying?
watches Lilia leave.
I'm sorry. What saving throw?
Dexterity with advantage because they're darts.
Sunspot watches Lilia leave and guess I'm not in charge. Bye.
Okay.
I mean, you are the nearest elf, so
I'm still sort of here.
That's one
Maybe.
way to refer to Sunspot.
listen. I didn't know
The
who was in
nearest
the
elf.
vicinity, and I knew there were elves. So, you know what? Leave me alone. I got a 17.
17. Okay. So yeah, the lightning does not directly hit you. That's good. What is that? 20. You'll still take 22 lightning damage though.
Ouch.
And that's just from like, like the static like coming off of the main bolt.
Yikes. Okay.
Imagine if that had hit you. But yeah, you were flying over to the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are able to get over there. And you hear, down below the deck, like something going on. Airly, back to your turn. There are two invisible creatures that you can, with your perception, they're there, but like you can't see them,
With blind fighting.
Oh, well, you have blind fighting. That's right. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Worst
This
person
is
to get
I'm made for
attacked.
this, Dylan.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, I just start punching.
Okay.
No, I'm not punching. I'm using my sword. I say, what do you want from me?
They don't reply. Or if they do, you can't understand it.
Okay. Well, they attacked me, so that's the only thing I need to attack them. First attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Second is going to be a 32 to hit.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Hello. Yes, please. Okay. And the third is going to be a 29.
Yeah, all those hit, yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So I will I'm just gonna do it on I'm just gonna say it's on the one guy.
That makes sense.
I shoot my calculator. Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Bless you, my goodness.
Thank you.
So they are, trying to team up on you, but you can get a sense of them with your blind sight. You're blind fighting, and you just strike at them.
Oh fuck. I rolled 4 6s. I just want to let you guys know that.
Oh my god.
And then hang on, I'm being brought food.
I've been summoned.
Thank you for this. I appreciate you. So and then 54 damage.
Whoa. Holy moly. That would have bloodied it in one hit. Okay. Yeah, it starts to like waver in the air, and you can sort of see like a heat mirage almost as it's like after you sliced into it like that. So that is one of them, and the other one is like, oh my god, the other one sneezes. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Sunspot. Well, Airly, actually, so you attacked. Would you like to move or anything?
I'm going to well, how bad am I looking? I'm gonna use my bonus action to do second wind, so I could heal myself a little bit because I am not looking too great. I don't look terrible, but I'm not looking sharp. Oh well, that's 20. So I'm back in triple.
It's not your fault. The lightning really did a number.
And I'm just like adamant. I'm like, what do you want from me?
And I would say you just hear like the warbling of air, like But I don't think you speak primordial or anything, do you? I don't think so. If you do, you
Abyssal, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Okay, yeah, not primordial. Okay, not primordial or Auran. Sunspot. Case.
Get Sunspot in there.
It's your turn. What would you like to do? You've thrown darts. They are catching lightning. They appear to be working for the most part. Solaris is currently being whipped around the vortex and sucked into it. And Airly is over on the other boat with Lilia and soon Patience. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm assuming since as soon as Lilia let go, the whole ship lurched, and now we're kind of free falling. Sunspot's going to go over and take control, and he's just going to stabilize the ship because otherwise we're fucked.
That's a good idea. So yeah, you are able to stabilize it. I would like to make me an Arcana roll, just to see if you can control it and not get sucked further in.
The one who's worse at Arcana.
All right. Well,
17.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you are able to hold it steady at 60 feet away from this other ship, and you are not, sucked any further in. All right.
Yeah, all these Arcanas are just straight rolls because I have a 0.
Hey, it worked.
So sorry.
All right. So it is the Stalkers' turns now. So they're gonna go at you airily. 15 doesn't hit, I assume. That 20 doesn't either, actually. So, okay. First one, whiffed it. Yeah. Okay. They don't hit you. So you are encased in this demon armor, and you just hear like punches like hitting it. It doesn't do any damage to you though. So Patience. It is your turn. You were just hit by lightning while flying across. But Lilia has flown over to the ship as well, and I'd say you're able to get over there at this point. What would you like to do?
Since I missed out, how's it like? Said Lilia's stuck.
Well, Solaris, she tried to take off after you, and then immediately just got.
Wee! I'm okay. I have a plan.
She got picked up by the wind and is being dragged into the vortex, but she does say she has a plan. So
okay, Patience was gonna help. Here's that. It's like okay, and he just keeps flying.
All right,
and he flies over towards Airly.
Okay, so you're gonna go down below deck, and you can see Airly basically like swinging her sword at nothing.
Am I within 10 feet of this stuff?
I would say you'd be able to, yeah.
She has trained me in the ways of blindfold.
Oh my god! So yeah, as you're approaching, you're like, "What's going on?" And then your spidey sense goes off, and you can feel the air just like moving, and like I'm almost imagining like Toph's blind sense, where it's like goes out, and you can see just like these invisible forms just like attacking Airly.
Would I be able to attack?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. My action then. 2 swings. Scimitar. Okay. A 21 and a 19.
Yeah, those will hit. Oh boy.
Okay. Well. As a certain villager would say. And she looks pretty hurt, right? And getting hit pretty bad.
I'm fine. Don't
second
worry.
wind. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna use a normal Paladin Smite.
Okay.
And I never remember what Gesundheit.
Bless you.
It is
Sorry.
It is D8, so okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put all the damage together. It's gonna be magical slashing and radiant, but I'm sure all that's no need to separate, right?
No.
Okay. brain farting. Pulling up the calculator.
Physical guys are in trouble.
Okay, yeah, I was right. So a total of 30 damage from
Okay.
both swings.
Yeah. So you slice into this invisible stalker, and it sort of like the air, and you can see even more. It is like, shimmering heat mirage, like as the air is just like getting excited around it.
And as a bonus action, Airly heals a little bit.
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
dumping a lot. 12. Heal 12.
Solaris,
I
so
appreciate it.
you are currently being whipped around in this vortex, and you think if you don't do something now, you're probably going to get sucked into the elemental plane of lightning.
This is
What would you like to
fantastic.
do?
All right. So, how close at all am I passing near our ship as I'm getting sucked around?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to roll, actually. It's a good question. Okay. 40 feet is the closest that you get.
Shit, that doesn't help.
Well,
That throws off my plan. It's okay.
hmm.
Yeah, no, that won't work. I guess I will. I'm scared. Yeah, no, me too. So,
Hmm?
is my little timepiece still broken after we
Ooh,
reassembled that whole thing?
that's a good question, actually. Which one do you have?
I have the timepiece of I have the one that lets you
Oh,
teleport.
right. Okay. No, I would say no. I would say you would have had time to tinker with it and stuff.
Oh, it does say when it's not.
Hmm.
I think it's as part of the whole. When it's not installed in the orrery, its magic
Oh,
might
you mean that?
function. That
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Okay, actually, yes. I thought something else had happened, but yes, that would still be in effect.
How sporadic do I think that would be?
Ooh, that's a good question. You're not entirely sure.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Huh.
Not
I don't
even
like that.
not even the DM is entirely sure how sporadic it would be.
No.
I don't like the giggling.
If I was just 10 feet closer, my plan would have worked. But I've been whipped too far away in the 6 seconds that I've taken.
You've
So-
flown too close to the sun.
Apparently.
Vortex, as it were.
Oh boy. I honestly think my only thing is I can just try to. Am I closer to our ship or the other ship? Probably the other ship since I'm
Probably
40
the other
feet from our
at this
ship.
point, yeah.
All right. I guess I'm just going to try to catch the wind the right way and just fly myself over there and hope that I don't misjudge this.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
I would like you to either make me an acrobatics or athletics check to like.
Well, it's definitely gonna. Wow, my acrobatics is that bad. I am a horrible rogue. I don't even have proficiency in acrobatics.
Yikes! All right.
All right, so if I'm gonna, is it a straight roll or do I have disadvantage?
I'd probably be at disadvantage because the
Yeah.
wind, right?
Yeah, I figure as much. All right.
Oh boy.
Here's the thing, Dylan. I have one thing left in my character sheet here. It says 1 advantage roll
Ooh.
that I have just held on to. Can I burn
Interesting.
that last one?
Yeah. If
All
you want
right.
to, go for it.
I'm gonna burn it. It's gone. Bye. I just deleted it.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I'm taking away that disadvantage dice. I've got my bardic inspiration.
That's true. You do.
I'm going to try to judge the wind and at the right moment flip over and catch it with my wings and fly to that other ship. I say a silent prayer to Selune. All right, let's see.
What'd you get?
I'm counting numbers. I got a 15.
15, huh?
15.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you
everything?
needed.
Ooh!
So,
let's just see
you
what the other
think-
dice would have rolled. Oh, it's an 8 too.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah, definitely with that. So, as you were trying to get a hold of yourself, you go out and you're able to down onto the other ship.
Incoming!
So yeah, Lilia, Solaris suddenly comes landing next to you. And
Do you want me to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage to see how bad the landing is?
sure, go for it.
Cool. Here it goes. It's a 21.
Okay, yeah, she's fine. She
Tumble,
pretty good landing.
stop. Shh.
That was a good plan.
Yeah, the plan kind of fell apart. That was improvisation. I learned it from Yami.
Well, you should have just said that it was the plan, which is also something I learned from Yami.
That's true. Whew. I kind of look. I look like kind of over and. Whew, yeah, I almost used my teleportation thing.
That would have been bad.
I mean that or the elemental plane of lightning. I mean,
I don't.
The choice for sure.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna lay here for just a second.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Lilia,
We
what would
gotta
you like
go,
to do?
so you probably shouldn't just lay around here.
Mm-hmm. Thwop.
Lilia,
All right. Well.
what are you doing? Airly and Patience have run downstairs. Solaris has landed safely beside you.
You guys good?
Did you just yell out?
Well, I just
Oh,
called
I-
them up.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys, it's Lilia. I know you're busy, but if you could call me back and tell me that you're not dead, that would be wonderful. Thanks.
Airly has the sending.
It's true.
Do you speak gobbledygook?
Oh, wow.
No, but I'm pretty sure Sunspot does.
I don't understand what this guy is saying, but it sounds like and I'm like, I don't know.
Listen, if he can write something down, I could read it, but again,
Like I don't mean
I three-called Sunspot on this, and I'm like, Sunspot, do you know what they're saying?
like, I don't mean to be rude. I just don't. It sounds. I don't know. I guess that was very insensitive of me. I am so sorry.
You're fine.
that-
Can we please?
Invisible stalker.
Is that Lilia? Let her know she needs to get here. She can miss out on the fun combat.
My God.
I don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm calling Sunspot on the ship. And I'm like,
Sunspot does have a sending stone.
he absolutely does, but okay.
No, he
Yami
doesn't.
does. Yami does.
Yami does, and Yami's
Yami's
still on the
there.
ship.
That's true. That is true. Yami's there.
Yeah. So I call Yami. I call the ship.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetheart.
Could you please do me a favor and give the sending stone to Sunspot? We need to translate what Arlie described as gobbledygook. I'm not sure what that is.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah, I know, right?
Welcome
So
to the
racist of
Chaos
her.
Cruiser home with a noodle troll. Can I take your order?
This is Yami.
I didn't have any for it to be insensitive. I just don't understand what language it is, and that was
It's
the
really,
only
truly embarrassing.
So
like,
yes,
come
Yami will take the sending stone over to Sunspot so that you can relay, whatever.
on.
Sir, do you mind speaking into this? Also, I am sorry that I called your language.
It gives you an invisible middle finger.
What? Ooh.
With my perception, I hear all of this from the deck where I'm lying down.
Yes,
I mean, I'm sitting right next to you, so.
that's also true.
That is true.
So
I would be worried if you didn't hear it.
Sunspot, what languages do you speak?
I have tongue of the sun and moon, so I understand all spoken languages, and I
That's
can
what I
speak
was
back to it.
saying.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, I knew that.
So yeah, they are saying, you know, like, are you the ones who've trapped us here? Release us at once. You know, that sort of thing.
And he can respond because they can understand him too.
Hmm.
No, we didn't trap you. Sorry, we thought there were other people on this ship. We were trying to save them.
You are fleshy. You were the ones who trapped us here. Please release us immediately.
What's he saying?
How did we trap you exactly? Maybe we can help you untrap you.
You
Over.
trapped us on this ship. We can't fly, even though we're from the elemental plane of air. We can only hover.
So how can we get you off the ship? Over.
Listen, if we knew that, we would have gotten off the ship already.
Well, it wasn't us. Over.
I don't know the etiquette of talking over Sending Stone because I'm an invisible stalker.
Okay.
Oh, is
we
that the
didn't trap
actual
you.
word for it?
Is what? For what it is?
It's called stalker.
It's an invisible stalker, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we didn't trap you, so I don't know how we can help you.
I don't know how you can help me either, but you better help me or I'm gonna. Well, actually, my friend here.
Stop
friend
attacking
here is
our
actually-
friends. Maybe stop attacking us, and we can help you get off.
Let me look at its intelligence actually too.
Listen, I don't know want to drop this card, but this is Sunspot.
Okay, it is an average intelligence and a pretty high wisdom, so it's like, wait, you're Sunspot?
Oh my god!
I'm talking to the Sunspot?
Yes, you are, buddy.
Johnny, you hear like a slap, and he's like slaps his partner who's like bleeding out. Oh, and he
Sunspot
says,
should start a cameo at this point.
Johnny,
Get some
I'm
big bang.
talking to Sunspot. Stop attacking. They're friends with Sunspot. Oh shit.
Yeah. So if you stop attacking, I will tell my friends to help you get untrapped because I kind of have to steer the ship over here.
Okay. So yeah, the invisible stalkers will be like, all right, if you help us, sure.
Meanwhile, this whole conversation's been like.
Yami's just like looking from the side, like.
And then
Lilia
Sunspot
on
switched.
the other side is like, yeah, definitely, totally.
Sunspot will switch to common. Yeah, they're trapped on the ship somehow. Some people trap them there. They said if you guys help so they can be untrapped, they will stop attacking you.
Arlie, just let them go.
Put on my
Over.
hands.
You got like, I don't know, uncurse.
They don't know how
Patience.
they're trapped. They're just trapped somehow. So I don't know. Look for something like a binding thing, like a little lamp. Maybe they're like genies. Like I don't know, something.
Mm.
Did see
There
that
you go.
bottle earlier, Airly.
Oh. Should I smash the bottle?
If you want.
I detect paladin detect thing. Divine
Uh,
sense. That's the word.
I mean, it's certainly a bottle, and it certainly appears to have magic on it. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's difficult to say. Well, and I mean, these two things are elementals.
I'm gonna
Makes sense.
roll insight if we should smash the bottle.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm also
ship-
gonna roll my coin, flip my coin to see if it's on brand or not. Let's see. A 13 insight. What do I think of that decision? Like, does it feel like it would be a good idea to break the bottle?
What does the coin say?
The coin says that this is ruinous.
Oh, yeah, I would say so too. Actually,
It's what?
ruinous.
Hmm.
I go.
You think?
I grab
you think-
Airly's wrist before she breaks. Wait, that seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, you think this bottle actually is not tied to them. You think it has something trapped inside it, and smashing it would be very bad because it would release whatever it is.
I think this is something totally different, and probably is holding like a evil genie or something.
Oh. I'm making a lot of mistakes today. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna run to I'm gonna just look around for other stuff.
So with all of you guys over there, I will say, you run around and it doesn't look like there's any like binding stuff on here. You literally think the invisible stalkers just couldn't fly off of the ship.
Oh.
Put onto my back, and I'll take you.
Oh, okay.
I'm literally not
Patience?
impeded at all, so I just
Pa-
casually fly
patience?
over. Yeah, what? What's up?
Maybe since you aren't impeded, we
As
should
I'm
like
just flying
have
in the middle of the hurricane. What's up?
we should have you like attach a rope between the two or something so that we have a oh shit line. Because I just almost went to another plane on my own.
It's true.
Yeah, be careful.
And the ship you guys are on, the ship that was like leaning, it is like on the lip of the vortex now, like about to fall in.
Well, the lightning might hit the rope.
It's also possible. I would say the darts at this point have all been like incinerated by lightning.
Dylan, can lightning like get hit by like can something like go through like fabric like that? Because I don't think so.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
are you? She's saying, is it conductive?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, rope is very much can be hit.
Yeah,
by
I mean-
lightning.
Okay.
Dylan, is there somebody on this ship who can take over steering?
Yeah, sure. Yami can do it.
Because Sunspot can
Patience-
very help with
Patience
this.
is like,
Yami can do it.
oh, I have an idea. If everyone else does it, I can like, I'll be the lightning rod.
So yeah,
No!
Sunspot, you get up and you're gonna go try and help. So Yami
Yeah.
sits down, and she got a 6 plus something on her Arcana roll.
Well, she has high intelligence,
Yum.
right?
That's true. She does have high intelligence. Yeah. So she has at least a 5.
So 11.
Okay. All right.
If she's not proficient in Arcana.
I would say the ships are getting closer, but yeah, nothing disastrous.
Patience has a rope, so he gives the rope, and he pulls out a random shuffle he has. He uses himself as a lightning rod, so when the lightning comes, it will go for him and not the with the rope. Maybe,
Okay.
hopefully.
All right, Sunspot, what would you like to do? What was your plan?
Well, he was going to
here?
be a
He
much
also
more
blesses
effective.
himself.
I can also tell. No, it's a self teleport. Never mind.
He can more effectively be a lightning rod,
Okay.
so that Patience doesn't take damage.
Well,
Interesting.
I'm thinking more of like he's not impeded by the wind.
I mean, a double lightning rod, could be
Well,
good too.
Well, what Sunspot is going to do is he is going to polymorph into an adult blue dragon who's immune to lightning damage. So he's just
that-
going to like fly around and just be like, hit me with lightning because it doesn't hurt.
That's fair. And they have the horn right on their thing, which I always
Mhm.
like sort of picture as like a lightning rod itself.
Yeah, so
it's
he's just going to like, with his giant dragon wings,
Nice.
just like
okay.
fly and be a lightning rod.
Oh, okay. Then
So-
I guess that's what we do.
Yeah. Okay. So Patience,
Yeah, because he's
you
immune
run
to
the
lightning
rope.
damage. So I'm like, it makes way more sense for him to just get
so
zapped a
Patience,
lot.
you run the rope. Sunspot jumps off. Blue dragon. All the lightning just like into the horn. You feel your tongue like with electricity, Sunspot, as you're like that. So you guys are all able to like shimmy over or like fly over with this handrail and get back to the ship. I would like just everybody to roll me, I don't know, like a speed roll. I don't know what that would be.
Dex?
To see how fast you do this. Yeah,
Initiative?
Ooh, initiative isn't a bad idea. Yeah, give me an initiative roll.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
initiative would be the best one. For that.
That's a very good idea.
It is a track of how fast you are.
That is true.
Does Sunspot have to do since he's being the
No,
lightning
no,
rod?
you're fine.
I wasn't sure if I was
23.
included in that.
What'd you get, Lilia?
23.
23? You're fine.
9.
Patience fine, not me. Okay.
9.
Yeah,
All
9
right.
squad.
I have rolled the number 8 3 times in a row. My total is a 12, but I have rolled an 8 3 times in a row on
Okay.
3 different dice.
Excellent. All right. Well, let me roll for the invisible stalkers. They both got 13s, so they are able to get across with their initiatives. All right. So
At the last minute, they cut the rope and I fall away.
So Lilia, you're fine. Invisible stalkers are fine. Solaris, you are on the rope, and Patience and Ariel, you two are still back on the ship. As suddenly the ship goes into the lightning portal.
I grab Airly.
Oh yeah, that's fair. So I would like Solaris. What would you like to do? You are on the rope, being like sucked in. And actually, I mean, the Chaos Cruiser is still attached, so it is also like.
Airly, cut the rope.
Tell him it might be
I
a
think-
good place to stop because.
Well, I'm getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look back at Patience and Airly and be like, Patience,
I got
grab Airly.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
And I'm going to pull out diplomacy and slash the rope behind me. I've kind of wrapped my hand in the rope and I cut it loose.
All right, so you rocket back up towards the Chaos Cruiser, which I got 19, so Yami is able to ride it and get out of there. The ship, however, the rest of the rope goes ignites as lightning hits it.
I'll remove the rope from my inventory.
Airly and Patience, the two of you are on this ship as it is falling into a lightning vortex.
Yeah, I grab Airly and I'm starting to fly away with her.
Okay. So the two of you are trying to fly up as suddenly, lightning is just all around you. The rope cuts, the Chaos Cruiser far above. I think that's where we'll end it.
Oh gosh.
I got freedom of movement, so the
That's
lightning is
true.
the only issue.
So we will see next time what happens to our lovely little Chaos Crew here. Will they even reach Lilia's village? I don't know. But let's go around and let's do some pluggeroonies.
Forgot we do that.
Yeah, I know. It's been so long.
It's been a few months.
Jeanette, let's start with you. What are you going on?
Hi, I'm Jeanette. You can find me later tonight, actually like in an hour or so here, playing in a Ghost Assault Rush game with Scotty and Callie. Tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, as long as everyone's available, we're gonna play Skull and Shackles D&D 5e adventure on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. And depending on availability, because weeknights are difficult, and work, is a horrible thing during the week, we might play some Call of Cthulhu Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time if players are free and ready to roll. Also on my channel. And I think that's all I've got going on right now.
Fun. Callie, what about you? What you got going on?
Hello. Unwritten every other Tuesday at 8 o'clock. I don't know what's happening with my voice right now. But I is in it and Dylan's in it. We're gonna have our finale of the season, and it's gonna be wild. And you should watch it on Fresher Moon D&D. And that's it for me.
All right, excellent. Jamie, what you got going on?
I'm Jamie. I don't do anything that's streamed, so that's it.
Aya, how about you?
Hey everybody, my name is Aya Golder. You can find me on all the places as such. I do also the games that were mentioned, or will be mentioned. My game, Saffron Academy, is every other Thursday, same week as Unwritten, where it's a magical school game, so a lot of fun things are going on down there, and nobody is sad, and nothing bad happens ever. No.
No crystal
We
trains.
got
crashed into
Elfman
the
back.
ship.
Life
true.
is good.
Life is good.
Yeah. And certainly not strange.
Scott, how about you? What you got going on?
Well, as Jeanette said, tonight we are back to our normal schedule. And we will be continuing Ghost Assault Marsh, where the party is going to be starting the last adventure in the Ghost of Saltmarsh called the Stives.
It's a fun one.
It will not be the end of the campaign for sure, but should be interesting to see what they do with this crazy bizarre town. JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Whatever. Then the next game will be starting up Icewind Dale Rime the Frost Maiden back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard.
All right. Cool. And besides this, for me, you can also find my stuff on the DMs Guild at Dylan Ramsey. And also, you can find the backlog of Chaos Crew episodes on my YouTube at Dylan Ramsey as well. So beyond that, thank you so much for joining us. I am glad to be back.
Yeah.
There are many chaotic adventures to come. So we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.